year of 2012 is popularly known as the Year of the Dragon in the Chinese calendar. The Chinese dragon is one of the most beautiful mythical creatures that have been a prominent part of a number of East Asian cultures. The symbol of the dragon represents auspicious power, according to ancient folklore and art from China. Dragons are a symbol of power, strength, and good luck. Excellent and outstanding people are compared to the dragon. Tough, mighty, strong, compelling, glaring, and pungent. For 2012, let's take a look at how the most popular, most accomplished, and the most outstanding Pinoy and Pinay personalities in the country thrive to excel in their own field.
We've done well. Every time I see a challenge, I see my father. If he can do it, then we can do it. That is the same motto that I've applied in CTO. If you just make a go of what we can do, we can be as good as anyone in the Philippines.
The exemplary contributions and downfall of these great personalities showcased some of the worst and best for 2012. We learned from them, inspired by them, and as we reflect on how they molded the history of 2012, it is also time for us to know the dragons among us. Who are the most accomplished, most popular, and the most outstanding among the personnel of DILG Eastern Visayas region? Before we get too excited reading them, let's first take a look at how we fared in terms of our performance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and honor that we present to you the fruit of our collective efforts. The DILG Region 8 highlights of accomplishments. In the spirit of transparency and accountability, all cities and municipalities of Region 8 rose to the challenge of fully complying with the full disclosure policy. With the introduction of the full disclosure policy portal, the region obtained 100% compliance in posting financial documents online. Through this system, information will be readily available and more accessible to more people. For this year, all component LGUs in 3 provinces and 2 cities earned past the seal of good housekeeping. With the upscaling of SGH criteria level to gold, efforts to improve the performance of the 30 other provinces will be a priority. The 35 SGH bronze awardees last year likewise qualified, passed, and were conferred this year with the SGH Silver Award. Recognition of their exemplary performance, 2 LGUs in the region were declared as awardees of the Gawad Pamana ng Lahi. Last November 15, 2012, A regional Gawad Pamana ng Lahi awarding ceremony was conducted in Balyuan Convention Center, where the city of Tacloban was conferred with the GPL award and like was given 2 million pesos under the Performance Challenge Fund. The province of Leyte will likewise be awarded the trophy for the Gawad Pamana ng Lahi with the corresponding cash award of 3 million pesos for the province category. To recognize exemplary performance of the Lupong Tagapamayapa in settling disputes, regional champions were identified. The Lupon of Barangay Hingatungan, Silago, Southern Leyte, which is a consistent regional champion, qualified for the national awards. Consistent as the previous years, 100% of provinces, cities, and municipalities in the region have prepared and completed their respective state of local governance reports, which were to be presented during their respective state of province, city, or municipality address. Towards fully operationalizing the local tourism statistics system, 100% of our LGUs have complied with their data entry. With the commitment of delivering better customer service to their constituents, each LGU in the region is now faithfully completing its Citizens Charter. Seeking the engagement of civil society organizations, 100% of LGUs have complied with the required CSO membership and local special bodies as mandated by the Local Government Code. With 22 target LGUs, the region obtained 100% accomplishment in the preparation of the local poverty reduction action plans. With more target LGUs next year, we shall be assured that poverty alleviation efforts is guided by concrete plans and objectives. In terms of MDG tracking system, 3 provinces and 2 cities in the region are actively monitoring their performance in attaining the Millennium Development Goals. Monitoring the performance of the region in achieving the goal of kalusugang pangkalahatan of the Aquino administration, all LGUs were able to complete the online data entry. Diagnosing the extent of poverty at the local level, 143 LGUs adopted the CBMS, with 2 provinces having completed poverty maps, while other LGUs are in different stages of the CBMS implementation. With transparency as a pillar of good governance and the thrust of the current administration, all LGUs in the region were able to conduct barangay assemblies to report their accomplishments, finances, plans, and local concerns. Several levels of validation were conducted to recognize exemplary performance of sanggunians in cities and municipalities in legislating measures that help build the foundation of meaningful local administration. For the HUC-ICC category, the sole nominee is Ormoc City, while Calbayog City is the nominee for the component city category. Also, we have 5 nominees for first to third class municipality category and 6 nominees for the 4th to 6th class municipality category. LGU compliance and establishment of the DRRM office is 81.21%, with the provinces of Leyte, Biliran, Eastern Samar, Northern Samar gaining 100% rating, together with full compliance from the cities of Ormoc, Tacloban, Maasin, Calbayog, Baybay, and Burungan. Another remarkable accomplishment is the organization of disaster risk reduction and management councils in all 149 LGUs in the region. A guide to action for local chief executives is the calamity response protocols. The standing of provinces, cities, and municipalities with auxiliary centers is 94%. Those with emergency response and medical teams is 87.29%, and LGUs with functional warning and alarm systems is 68.46%. Scaling up LGU performance in disaster risk reduction and management, 3 provinces, Leyte, Northern Samar, and Southern Leyte, passed the first level validation of the Seal of Disaster Preparedness, along with all 7 cities in the region. However, a lot has to be worked on for municipalities, as shown by following figures. Leyte, 68%, Southern Leyte, 67%, Eastern Samar, 23%, Northern Samar, 17%, Biliran, 13%, and Samar, 4%. In ensuring ease in doing business in the region, 53% of 143 LGUs are fully compliant to the BPLS streamlining program, while the rest are partially compliant. On the other hand, 41 out of 103 non-target LGUs are fully compliant to the program. 9 LGUs considered as tourism sites in the region are now BPLS reforms compliant. Of the 9 tourism sites, 5 LGUs are fully compliant, while 4 are considered partially compliant. Various efforts have been made by the Northwest Leyte Cluster Alliance to strengthen the tourism industry in the region. The involvement of member LGUs considered to be tourism sites, the private sector and other agencies have been instrumental in the success of various activities for this purpose. 4 provinces in the region, Leyte, Biliran, Eastern Samar, and Northern Samar, are recipients of the Special Local Road Fund for this year. To augment the limited budget of these LGUs, the SLRF is used exclusively for road maintenance, improvement of drainage, traffic management, and installation of road safety devices. 6 LGUs in the region are beneficiaries of the Millennium Development Goal Fund, currently under different phases of project appraisal and implementation. From 3 waterless LGU recipients last year, this 2012, 9 waterless LGUs in the region were selected to avail of the financial grant of 7 million pesos under the Salintubig program. Meanwhile, 11 waterless barangays in 3 provinces are recipients of Salintubig. To date, the first tranche has been released to these LGUs who are now at the stage of preparing their detailed engineering designs. All 5 waterless rural health units are lying-in clinics who are also recipients of the Salintubig program have already submitted their work plans for review. 100% of the LGUs in the region have organized local peace and order councils at varying stages of functionality. Peace and order councils of different levels conducted meetings to plan and discuss pressing concerns and issues affecting peace and order situation in their respective localities. The region obtained 100% accomplishment as all three targeted LGUs have mainstreamed peace and development and local governance. The program aims to strengthen peace building, reconstruction, and development in conflict-affected areas. As part of the Legal Assistance Program, the office rendered 30 legal opinions and endorsed or acted upon 150 queries and complaints. Also, it caused the conduct of 22 fact-finding inquiries and implemented 85 decisions, orders, resolutions from the Office of the Ombudsman and Sandigan Bayan. For this year, a total of 2,198,000 pesos was paid to 164 barangay officials in the region. It has likewise processed 42 death benefit claims which are awaiting fund release from the Department of Budget and Management. DILG is known for being capable of going the extra mile. And for DILG8, 3 innovative projects have been conceptualized to upgrade its performance and service delivery. Namely, the Local Governance Productivity Enhancement through Teamwork Strategy, 5S implementation, and a computer-based system. A strategy that promotes teamwork and capacity development, the Local Governance Productivity Enhancement through Teamwork, or the LGPET strategy, was launched during the last year-end evaluation with a commitment signing of DILG8 personnel. With the implementation of the LGPET strategy this year, team spirit, work efficiency, and establishing friendship with colleagues, teammates, make life in DILG8 not only productive, but also more fun and meaningful. Orientations and benchmarking visits were conducted to help internalize the system among the personnel. Sort, systematize, sanitize, standardize, and self-discipline are the principles behind the 5S implementation in the region. With 5S, performance is improved as we work and welcome our clients to an office environment which is neat, orderly, accessible, and heat-free. In adherence to the Anti-Red Tape Act of 2007, and in our commitment to deliver timely public service, the office observed the no noon break policy. This is one way of saying that in DILG, we are committed to public service and adheres to mamamayan muna, hindi mamayan. To further improve office operations, the following computer-based systems were institutionalized: Sanggunian Information System, Document Tracking System, Personnel Tracking System. DILG8, through its computer programmer, provides technical assistance on the installation of legislative tracking system and document tracking system not only to LGUs but also to other regions nationwide, which have asked to replicate this innovative system. The office mainstreamed knowledge management in its operations through the LGPET strategy. With help from Local Government Academy, it visited a pilot LGRC and knowledge resource institutions and acquired equipment for the regional LGRC. To fill in the vacant position, Mr. Bobby Alota was hired as the new regional accountant. Acknowledging their competence and readiness to perform the functions of a higher positions, 28 personnel were promoted. These includes 1 administrative assistant 3, 1 attorney 4, 10 LGOOs 2, 1 LGOO 3, 3 LGOOs 4, 11 LGOOs 5, and 1 LGOO 8. Three provinces welcomed their new heads of offices as Mr. Judy Batulan assumed as OIC PD of Samar. PD Marilyn Saboy moved to DILG Biliran, while PD Jesus Nakila assumed as OIC PD of DILG Eastern Samar. 10 personnel were separated from office due to retirement. "2012 is a year full of activities which includes the conduct of various capacity development program for our own personnel. With the aim of bringing out the best in each and everyone, the following personal development-oriented programs were conducted. Orientation on leadership development for cluster leaders of DILG provincial offices including MLGOOs. LGOO2 induction training for 47th batch. Regional BPLS Coaches Conference. Orientation on Strategic Performance Management System. Attendance to CSC Rules and Regulations conferences. Training on Records Management. Conducted Personal Evaluation Selection. MSAC Benchmarking. TOT on Seal of Disaster Preparedness. LGRRC KM Reorientation. Conference on SGH for Program Managers. Training on Customer Relations. 5S Benchmarking. Crash course training on website development for provinces and cities. Media communication exercises for DILG provincial, city designated info officers and LGPET 11 members. Intensifying our efforts to reach out to our client LGUs, the region is implementing the communication program towards good local governance. Under this program, the region overtook the following activities: formulated an implementation of the annual regional, provincial, city communication plan, tri-media appearances, radio, and TV guestings, conducted the Tapatan Roadshow on disaster preparedness, spearheaded the KBP DILG broadcast training activity in the region. For operational planning and budget, the office conducted planning and budgeting workshops at the regional, provincial, and city offices. Moreover, budget for 2013 was already endorsed by the Regional Development Council through an RDC resolution. The frequent interfacing made by the regional director and other key officials with field officers and local officials, even in island and hinterland municipalities in the region, as part of the concept of supervision, helped propel the region among the top performers in the country. In light of all these accomplishments, we can see that indeed 2012 has been a busy, productive, and fulfilling year for DILG8. Going back to the question, let us unveil the mask of the great people behind these accomplishments. We are almost accomplished. We are almost popular. We are almost outstanding. Together, we can do more and make things possible. Together, we can.